Spacey Sims, and we are back with more To the Edge of the Sky. I love this game, it's so good. Oh my god. I'm gonna be sad when this chapter ends, yo, because who knows how long it's gonna be before we get the next chapter. We're gonna forget everything we did. Anyway. I forget everything I do if I don't play for like 3 days. So, anyway. What are the other ways they might be transporting it? We're talking about data that they're trying to steal from us. And there are a few delivery services that FaZe has been investigating. Oh, that's right. We've been thinking that's how they move things between cells so easily. It's something I've looked into before. Then we need to intercept the delivery service before they pick up the item Kairos wants to get out. So we grab delivery guy and then what? It'd be good if we could stop whatever it is from getting out, but how does that help us get deeper into FaZe? That's where I come in. That's how we work. You guys find me an inn, and then I get in. And then we get rid of the leader. No, it's too dangerous in this situation. Not only would that be a huge blow to Kairos' confidence, but we might be able to get a message in that way. Those bastards are so smug right now, thinking they got the whole city under control. But there are still FaZe operatives alive in there. That's true. We could rally the troops, so to speak. Are you sure there's even any troops left? There has to be, damn it. My team knows they can't die, or I'd bring them back from the grave to kill them again. I love her whole Jubilee coat going on. It just makes me think so X-Men. It's awesome. And then there's Rask, too. Nothing could kill him. 4 is in there, too. 10's right. We have to believe in the other operatives. We have to trust in our comrades, right? 9 pauses for a moment before continuing. I have a plan now, thanks to everyone's thoughts and insight. But it's going to require the entire team's cooperation to work. Everyone has to be on board. It's my job. I don't have a choice. That means you too, 8. I'm game. Let's hear the famous strategist's plan. I don't know how I can help, but I'll do my best. We don't have a choice anyway. With everyone in more or less agreement... Sorry, I had to itch my ear, so I pulled my headset away. Okay, with everyone in more or less agreement, we all lean in to listen to 9's plan. The planning over with, 10 brought us somewhere outside the slums of Olympia for a few brief hours to rest. Although the others hadn't complained, it was clear everyone was exhausted. Even so, 0 and 6 went out to go find this delivery person. We don't even know if they've come already or if they're coming tonight. This is such a gamble, and those two must be just as tired as anyone. 0's not only done so much tonight, but he has one of the most dangerous roles in the plan. Just him and 10 against all those Kairos operatives. Ugh. Yeah, but he's like the... Whatever his thing was, I forget. But it sounds like he's so goddamn he's like the special that, we're also the special. Oh my god, my ear itches so bad. I'm so sorry. I keep moving my headset away from my ear. You know, because they have Initiative 0 just for him or whatever it was, right? But also we're the special, because didn't they create a whole new class for 7? I thought. Anyway. I clench my fist, frustrated that I can't go with them and help. But everyone has their role in the plan, and we've got to stick with it. And mine is to meet up with 4 once we get the message through. I know he said he was fine, but he hasn't even stopped to rest once, and neither has 6. Ugh. Frustration boiling over, I strike out at the nearest wall with all my force. I instantly regret it, though, because of the loud sound it makes on the metal walls. Oh no, I hope I didn't wake the others who were resting. The sound of a nearby air pressure lock opening immediately follows. I wince and immediately get ready to apologize to whoever I just disturbed. I am so sorry. 7? Oh, I thought you were 0. But this is much better. Oh, sorry. No, he's not back yet. Good. That means we have some more time. Do you want to come in and talk? Talk? But didn't I wake you? No, I couldn't sleep anyway. Oh. Of course he can't. He's got the biggest part of this mission. He must need a distraction. Sure, we can talk, if you don't mind. 5 responds by reaching out and grabbing my wrist. Whoa! He's stronger than I thought. With a tug, I'm pulled back into 5's room. Oh! Five pulls me into his dark room. Oh. Well, well. It's unexpectedly dark in here. Five, what? Before I can say anything else, the gentle glow of the stars outside draws my attention. Drawn to them like a moth to light, I walk towards the window. Standing in front of the bed, I look down. I see nothing but endless purple clouds drifting along. I hear Five's voice beside me, but can't turn away to look. It's pretty, right? The background music is so like R&B lounge, like, is he trying to romance me now? I don't know what's going on. Okay, so we sat on 4, 6 was in our bed, now we're in 5's bedroom. Like, girl, damn. I nod. Climb on the bed for a better look. I think that's, why are the lights off? I love the stars. Climb on the bed for a better look. Is it just me or I want to go and like do those other options? I almost want to go back through the game, like skip all the text and just do the other options just to see what fucking happens. Like when we're done with this chapter, like in between waiting for like the next chapter to come out. Because I just want to see what happens when we do that, but I love the stars. They make me feel like I'm home. Is that why you wear that pretty scarf? I glance at 5 as he points down to my waist scarf. Oh, I didn't even notice. Yeah, it is. When I came here, I changed into clothes I thought would suit me not only as a fighter, but as a respectable Olympian citizen. But before I left my clan, they'd given me the scarf. It was their way of telling me that they'd miss me, but it was also so that I'd always remember home. Why stars, though? Stars are very important to me, to my life. I was born on the night of the starfall, 27 years ago. Oh, that's cool. So now we know we're 27 years old. Awesome. And I like that. We're not like, because the heroines are always like 17, 18, maybe 20 tops. So I like the fact that she's like older. You know what I mean? It's more of an adult age. It's not like, oh, look, we're all 18-year-olds saving the world. Oh, please. Please. You know what I mean? That's why I was given the last name Starwind. That's why I was given the last name Raspberry Bubbles. Your last name is not Starwind, it's Raspberry Bubbles. Middle name, Starwind. Oh no, we're Everin Raspberry Bubbles Starwind. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We can do this. Wow, that's amazing. You're amazing. Oh, well, thanks. It's not like I chose the day of my birth, though. That's so cool, though. Someone decided you would be born on that special day, so it means you're special. Aw. Thanks, 5. Are you hating on me? So, what did you want to talk about? Do you want to sit on the bed and watch the stars with me? That sounds nice. But I'll stand. Or, maybe if we could turn on the lights? Okay. We can turn on a little more so it won't ruin the view. Monitor lights on. In an instant, the room brightens and I feel some of my anxiety fade. As I agreed to, I sit on the bed next to 5, cross-legged. He does the same, mimicking my position. Crisscross applesauce. Because you can't say Indian style anymore. So, how are you feeling? I'm fine. Really? You're not nervous? 5 frowns. For a moment, I think I've said something wrong. I want to be cool in front of you, so I didn't want to say it. But I am nervous. I'm scared. Oh. I'm sorry for asking. It's okay. I'm glad I could tell someone, actually. It's hard to tell the others sometimes. Especially when 8 is already worried. Really worried. Oh, I'm sure. It's difficult being in these kind of dangerous situations with someone you care about. But I felt like I could tell you right away. You're really nice. But don't tell 8 or the others. Okay. I nod. I promise. 5 holds out a pinky. For a second I blink at it. Then I smile. It reminds me of promises the clan's children used to do with me all the time. I lock my pinky with 5's and shake his. Pinky promise! 5? What is this? I'm so confused. What is this? What does it mean? Is it okay if I ask you a question? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Go ahead. I'll try my best to answer. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All the choices have them now. Let's do this. I haven't gotten a chance to read up on most of the classes here. What exactly do shifters do? Well, we're used in a lot of different ways. But infiltration is a big one. How do you infiltrate exactly? By going undercover? Yes, I disguise myself as someone who exists. Or sometimes I create an entirely new persona. It's fun because I get to act, wear makeup, and change my clothes and hair a lot. I get to try a lot of different looks. That does sound fun. I rarely ever had the opportunity to do anything like that in the Wastelands. We should go shopping sometime. Oh. I'm not sure if my fashion sense is good enough. I don't know anything about trends in Olympia. It's okay, I'll help you find a good look. Your current one is so cool already. And you're very pretty, so I think I'll have a lot of fun choosing new styles. Thank you. I'll look forward to it then. Is there anything else to know about shifters? Well, there's a lot we can do, as long as it involves gaining people's trust and disguises. Our augs are always geared to pheromone release, so people will trust us easier. 5 adds in a small voice. The only downside is that I spend a lot of my life as other people. Sometimes I start to get me mixed up. 5 looks so sad. I want to say something, do something. But I'm not sure if anything I could say would be good enough. I reach out and grab his hand with my gloved one. It's okay. 5 looks up in surprise. It's okay because they're all you, right? There can't be any fake 5s. It all comes from you. So it's okay. You can't lose yourself when you're already you. I'm relieved when 5 smiles. That makes sense. Thanks, 7. 5 gives my hand a squeeze back. We have a lot of reasons to fight for, don't we? Yes. Thank you for reminding me of that. Could I, have a hug? That's so creepy weird. Can I, have a hug? That sounds creepy, but you know, fine. 5 holds his arms out expectantly. I'm surprised by the request, but I can't think of any reason to say no. Especially if it helps him calm his nerves. I walk into 5's arms and give him a tight, friendly squeeze. People in Phase don't even touch each other, so it's different from my clan. So it's nice to see 5 is like this. Reminds me of home. 5 gives me a squeeze back, and I realize he's a lot more fit than I expected, but still soft. We're friends now, okay? I start to reply, but then I hear the pressure of the airlock opening. I begin to step back. 5, I step back and turn to face 0. Oh god. He stands there looking back and forth between 5 and I. Oh no. We shouldn't have done that! We shouldn't have done that because 0 was like, I'm gonna leave. What, it was a hug, for God's sakes. Like, people hug. It's not weird. I greet him with a smile. 0! I'm so glad you're safe. Yeah. Am I interrupting anything? No, we're done talking. I examine the pile of clothes 0's holding. Looks like your mission went well, though. Well done. Yeah, thanks. 0 tosses the pile of clothes at 5. Get dressed. Without another word, 0 leaves the room. Realizing what he said, I decide to follow suit. Before I leave, I look back at 5. He's holding the clothes with a focused and distant look on his face. See you later, 5. I know your mission is tough, but you'll be okay. I just know it. I can tell you're a strong person in your own way. Thanks, 7. I'll do my best for everyone. The last thing I see is 5's bittersweet smile before closing the door. Let's confirm the plan again. 6, would you do the honors? Love the fucking smirk on his face. Of course. Quiet down, everyone. This is the last time we're going to review it. 5 is going to take the identity of the ADS guy, the ADS delivery guy, who 0 and I caught on the way to Kairos. ADS has long been suspected as service that was involved in various shady business deals. One of them being servicing Kairos as messengers and aiding in moving highly sensitive items around. Once he's in, he'll assume the identity of a Kairos operative to move around more freely. I'll be shadowing him to help guide him around enemies and help him escape if need be. Once 5 has located operative Yakov Rasky, or it could be Rask, it's probably just Rask, Yakov Rask, he will pass a message that contains information from Phantom Alpha. 5 gives a brief nod. The message will be devised by 3, 8, and 9 in such a way as that such a way as that Kairos won't understand, should 5 be captured. But you're not letting that happen, right? That's right. The information will explain the situation and inform Rask to gather the survivors for a counterattack. If any have been captured, I'll assist with freeing them. We'll also be having Rask inform 4 of his new mission, if he's alive. He's definitely alive. Right. He's definitely alive. Sure. He's like, right. 6. If you say so. Like, 7 will meet up with 4 at the sniper point we've chosen, building across from FaZe. 7 will inform 4 further of our plan and guard him while he carries out his mission to kill the highest-ranking Kairos leader, sub-leader. Got it. I'll take over from here. 0 is to be partnered with 10 in order to lead the counterattack, along with the survivors. He will also break off and disable any outer FaZe security to make sure 4 is clear and open to take the shot. 3, 8, and I will stay back on the airship to provide support and tactical guidance. I don't want 5 doing this. Aw, they're like besties. It's way too dangerous. He's the worst fighter. 8, this is the only chance we've got. No, 6, I understand. He's just worried about 5. 5 technically has the most dangerous role in the mission, but this is his role. This is what he's been trained for. You have to trust in your teammate. 5 walks up to 8 and smiles down at him. 8, it's gonna be okay. You had better make it back. 5 unexpectedly pulls the pouting 8 into a hug, patting him on the back. I'll do this successfully and come back. You'll see. I just like it. He's so like jovial and funny, just hugs everybody. 8 playfully pushes him away and smiles back. Those cool words had better be the truth, 5. It will be. My heart melts a little at the 2 operatives. They must have been through a lot together. Oh my god, they're so cute. They're like best friends. Being on this team is no joke, but it just goes to show how dangerous this is that they're all so worried for each other. Still, seeing them worry about each other like this, I feel blessed I got into Phantom Alpha. Everyone understand the plan? Besides me, everyone in Phantom Alpha responds with yes, sir. 9 turns to me. 7, I'm sorry you got dragged into this in your first week at FaZe. No, it's not your fault. Hell of an introduction to the team, though. Yes, it is. But you've done extremely well. Oh, that was 9, but you've done extremely well. 9 turns away from me to look at each other. I got confused. Wait. Ah, that was me, though. No, it's not your fault. Hell of an introduction to the team, though. Yes, it is. But you've done extremely well. I read the lines backwards, that last 2. Doesn't matter. I think all the voices sound the damn same at this point, but whatever. 9 turns away from me to look at each operative. There's no turning back now. The only way we can come out of this is by achieving our goal. For the sake of Olympia and our comrades, we must win. Phantom Alpha, let's move out. Ah! We've broken... Oh my god, this background looks so like one of Mystic Destinies, doesn't it? Like different colors, but I love it. I love it. It might actually be the same background, like when they were in an alley, but like the colors are different. Like this one's so much brighter, but like, I love that. I love it because it's like, again, it's a little throwback. If you play that, you're like, oh my god, it gives me Mystic Destinies feels. I love it. We've broken off into our teams with me by myself. Of course it's raining. I sigh, grateful for my hood. I've heard it's always raining in the slums. I hope this won't affect 4's mission. Listening to the rain gently patter against my hood, my mind drifts back to the exchange I just had with 6. Will you be okay? Me? Yeah, you're the only one going solo for a bit. Are you kidding me? I've got the easiest job out of everyone. In fact, I feel guilty about it. There could be enemies in the building, though. Don't let your guard down. Besides, 4 will need absolute concentration to do his job. Your mission is just as important. I know, but even still, it's not nearly as dangerous as what you're all doing. It's 5 who's taken the biggest risk. I put a hand on 6's shoulder. You're worried too, right? Although you aren't showing it. Maybe so. But 5 isn't going in there alone. That's true. I love his smirk! Look, I even give him a dimple! Adorable. I'll watch over him from the shadows. I'm sure he feels safer just because you're there. I know I would. Thanks, Seven. I take a deep breath and let it out. Everyone was ordered to keep their operative field of view, or OFV, open. That way we can all keep an eye on how everyone's doing at any time. So you just need to relax, Everin Raspberry Bubbles Starlight Starshine, whatever her last name was. You just need to relax, Everin Raspberry Bubbles. It'll be alright. You just need to survey that building and wait for 4 to meet up at the rendezvous point. If I knew they were going to give her a last name, I would have changed her first name to just Raspberry Bubbles, but I do like the name Everin, so Raspberry Bubbles, middle name, I guess. 4, I'm sure he's alright. He's gotta be. That's right. Gotta keep focused on what I have to do. I like that they kind of put us with different guys and we have different interactions with all of them right now in Chapter 1. Because maybe there is no set path yet. Maybe there isn't one. Maybe it's just whoever you end up with is whoever you end up with. I don't know. I'm only going based off of what they did with Mystic Destinies. But I think... Well, you didn't have the prologue. You had the first chapter. On the first chapter, then it was choose whose path you want to go down, because you kind of met them all. And this could just be a longer in-depth where it's like, okay, choose your path. Like, whose story do you want? And then, of course, you can only choose whoever they choose for you first, because that's the way they do it. I don't know. We'll see what happens when we do Chapter 2. I don't know. With a nod to myself, I run off into the night. Less than a half hour later, I've made it to the rendezvous point without any problems. It's scary how fast Six unlocked that door. He was gone before I even got here. I hope they were able to set up local communications, too. There don't seem to be any Kairos operatives around, but the quiet rain just makes me nervous. I place my back against a wall to feel safer. Shifting from foot to foot, I feel antsy as I wait for 4. Minutes pass. Finally, I just give in. I might as well just check on how 5's doing. I begin to mess with the settings on my arrow. Oh, we can see through. That's cool. Viewing Operative 5. When I turn on the OFV, 5 is already inside the phase building. I'm surprised to see there's someone with him. I'm telling you, we weren't expecting any kind of delivery. Oh, who's that even? I've never seen her before. Look at that. Ugh! Who's that even? I set my... I'm assuming it's supposed to be Arrow. I'm just going to Arrow. To scan for her identity. Phantasm database facial recognition search complete. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Phantasm database facial recognition search complete. Administrative staff member Marissa Whitwer. Updating display name. I don't know who lets you in. She's cute, though. They make their characters so fucking cute. Like, she's super pretty. 5 sighs rather dramatically. Don't you have bigger things to concern yourself with? You mean like the freaking invasion going on here? Whatever's going on here is none of my concern, but don't attempt to stop me from completing my job. What kind of delivery service would be in here in the middle of the night? A Kairos operative approaches the two just then. Why wouldn't they have her locked down? She's a phase operative, right? Wouldn't they be like, bitch? Why would she be locked down? Why would she just be allowed to wander around? As he looks at Marissa, I tense. Please don't hurt her. Why are you out here? There was this weird guy wandering, and she was sticking her nose into things that had nothing to do with her. As people so often do. The man gestures to Marissa. Get back to your room until we call for you. The woman looks as if she wants to say something more, but briskly walks off instead. You'd think she'd be locked down with a guard at her door. I'm looking for the guy in charge here. The operative eyes 5 up and down. Swallow as he does. Will you recognize him? I love that they have this. I love this. Can I just tell you, this is a really nice touch. So instead of like, because like other games when you're going to, like, okay, Everin's not doing anything, right? Okay, then we're going to switch and we're going to go to, his perspective. But I like the fact that it's always going to be in Seven's perspective. But we can watch what's going on with other people. We can see what's going on with them because, you know what I mean? Like, because they have this technology. It's so fucking awesome. I love it. I love that touch. It's really cool. You from ADS? You don't recognize my uniform? ADS. I just got it. I just got it because I was looking at this. I'm like, that's the Aeon Dream Studios like logo, and then I was like, oh, ADS, Aeon Dream Studios. That's beautiful. Oh my god. That is fucking... Oh, I love it. That's adorable. That is great. I frickin' love it. It did not even occur to me until he said something about his uniform, and I looked at his hat, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's their logo, like the studio. And then I was like, oh my, ADS, Aeon Dream Studio. Oh, guys, can we just tell you how derpy I am that it took me this long to figure that out? One of your other people let me in and ran off to get you. The man's eyes narrow at 5. How did you know who I was? You weren't the one in charge here? You matched the description I was given by our client. I can see the man visibly relax. No, I am. I don't have the item prepared, though. You're a bit early. Might take a while. That's fine. I expected as much. Is there somewhere I can wait? Wait? Yes. I've been working a long shift, to be honest. I get that. Same for me tonight. You understand, right? It's exhausting, and I miss dinner. Would it be okay if I use your cafeteria? Come with me. Thank you. I let out the breath I'd been holding as the two began to walk down the hall. The sub-leader brings 5 to the cafeteria. He should be like, this place is nice. Got some nice digs, dude. There's almost no one in the cafeteria except 2 Kairos ops who are probably there as guards. I'll have someone send for you in a little bit. Do you know how long it'll take? I want to make sure I finish eating. The man shrugs. We're dealing with a lot of security, so it could be half hour or more. That's fine. Good luck. The man grunts and turns to leave, but then looks back at 5. Don't leave this area. I don't want to have to kill you. Of course. I promise you the only reason I'm here is to complete my job. He's like, the only reason I'm here is to complete my job, which is not to pick up the package, is to kick your asses. The man grunts again and leaves the room. Vi watches the man leave before making his next move. 6. There are 2 guards. Already on it. 5 simply turns and begins walking toward the bar while whistling. So I can't see the 2 guards anymore. A few moments later, 6's voice comes over the comms. Done! Your materials are behind the bar. Thanks, 6. The target has left. I'll shift then. 5 moves to lift his shirt. Then pauses. Oh, since there's a girl on the team now, should I turn the OFV off? I quickly move to turn it off myself. Since there's a girl on the team, it's like, but you can only see, I'm assuming, through his perspective, right? It's because, like, he turned around, so you could only see a certain perspective. So if he's changing, unless he's, like, looking down at himself, like, you know what I mean? Like, he could look straight ahead while changing his clothes. Like, you wouldn't see his body. I guess you could kind of see it in peripheral vision, but... Through the comms, I say, it's okay, I'm not watching. With a sigh, I count our blessings that everything is going well so far. I'd better do another check to make sure I'm alone before reactivating the OFE. Nodding to myself, I set off to do just that. After checking the building again, I find that I'm still, in fact, alone. A good thing, but a little creepy, and I'm getting tired again. At least the rain stopped. I'll just check on them again. It's good to know your team's status, right? Check on 0. I'm so curious what this means! I should check up on 0. I take a quick look around and make sure I'm still alone before using my arrow to access the OFE. I'm surprised to see 10 and 0 already in phase itself. Is the big mission already starting? 5 must be doing well. However, 10 and 0 don't seem to be doing anything but waiting in the hall. But from the blood dripping off 10's weapon, I can tell they've already done some fighting. Won't be long now before Rask gathers the survivors. 10 looks at 0, who's leaning against the wall beside her. You gonna be okay, kid? This will get intense, and I can't afford to play babysitter. I'm not a kid. And I'll be fine. I'm ready. Are you sure about that? I've heard some rumors about you. About the 0 initiative. 0 visibly tenses at the words. It's not true. Whatever you heard, I mean. You don't have to play tough with me, kid. You're not the first or last person Dr. Parks messed with. Rumors are usually just BS. But I know better than anyone what augs and cybernetics can do to the human body. What kind of side effects are we talking about? How severe are they? Do they affect your fighting? Not usually. I haven't had any side effects in months. It's true that side effects from augs are common, but is Zero okay? Focus on your part and don't worry about me. I'll do well. Bold words. Color me impressed. We'll see if you can back them up. Watch me. Woo! Perfect timing. Oh! I'm drawn out of the visuals by sound. Is it 4? Is it enemies? We're going to find out in the next part, so I'm going to wrap this part up here. I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.